Alrighty, after some technical difficulties and my left arm getting the tan of its life, we're officially 1-2 in the count for Michael Glodowski. Roller over to third, throw to first, not in time. We got a leadoff base runner now. That'll bring up Levi Cullen, the right fielder. As we thank you for joining us, I'm Katie Lecton. Braden Sutter's trying not to be sunburned even more. So we round off the triangular here from Amherst as Glodowski slides into second, easy peasy. Amherst is the away team this game. They were the home team back in game 1 in that 11-run loss to WIAA. It's currently 2-0 to Levi Cullen. Pitcher for Assumption, J.J. Oswald. So runner in scoring position. Throw back. Glodowski in standing. That pitch high. Higher than the height of Cullen, as it's 3-0. Swing and a miss. It's currently a full count to Cullen. Strike 3, looking. That'll be the first out for A.J. O'Brien. Also a reminder that Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. O'Brien swinging on first pitch. That'll roll into the outfield. They'll send Glodowski. And it'll be a double. An RBI double to be exact. For A.J. O'Brien. That'll bring up the catcher, Noah Spolstra. Him and O'Brien just swapping positions between game 1 and game 2. Game 1, O'Brien catched while Spolstra played third. Now it's the other way around. Spolstra doing the catching while O'Brien plays at third as he also swings. First pitch, it drops. Now 2 runners on for Sully Perkins. Perkins out in center. Fouls this one back. That one's at the neck. 1-1 the count now to Perkins. Sully, a 3-sport athlete. Runner going is O'Brien. He's safe at third. Spolstra safe at second. With a 2-1 count for Perkins. Fouled off. Count even at 2-2. Stevens Point and Amherst carry a rich fly fishing tradition thanks to our natural cold streams and fishing environment. Fall Line Outfitters is proud to help carry this tradition on as your local go-to for fly fishing gear, apparel, classes, and more. Learn more online at falllineoutfitters.com. Fouled off once again. Also, make sure you go check out Marshfield Dairy Fest on May 30th and 31st. Check out visitmarshfield.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend at Dairy Fest. High for a full count. Fouled off first base side. Perkins will see yet another pitch. Strike three looking. That'll bring up Ethan Pesky. Both runners in scoring position. So that one misses the strike zone. Fouled straight back towards us. Thankfully, there's a fence in the way. Powell popped up foul. 1-2 is the count for Ethan. High 2-2. Fouled back once again.
Now we go.
Pitcher Oswald swing and a miss, and all three outs are strikeouts. That will end the top of the first. Amherst leads 1-0 with Assumption coming to bat right after this on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Welcome into Amherst. It's the bottom of the first as Wyatt Beaudoin takes his warm-up pitches. We'll take a look at the defense around him. Noah Spolstra doing the catching, going from first to third. It'll be John Carlson at first. Logan Hintz at second. Michael Gladowski at shortstop. And A.J. O'Brien at third. Your outfield from left to right. Ethan Pesky in left. Sully Perkins in center. And Levi Cullen in right. And as we get set, a reminder as well that great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family today. Are you ready to fly? Also call JG Plumbing for all of your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing in Amherst. Also, just like these players bring their best to the diamond, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Throw down to second occurs. Looks to be Chase Lieberg to lead things off. Lieberg to kick things off for the Royals. First pitch is in for strike one. Count even at 1-1 apiece. Lieberg fouls this one back, so it's quickly 1-2 for Lieberg. Count even at 2-2. Down in the dirt. It'll be a full count for Chase. Down in the dirt. It'll be a lead-off walk for Chase Lieberg. That'll bring up J.J. Oswald. Oswald doing the pitching. Wild pitch there will send Lieberg to second. That's in there for strike one. Pitch from Bodwine way outside. Possibly went to try and get the curveball, but it didn't curve at all. Three and one is the count. Another walk issued. This time for Oswald. That'll bring a board. That's in for strike one to Ron. Lieberg over to third.
Right to the glove, Wyatt. Right to the glove.
So runners at the corners. Pitch outside, throw over to third. Not in time, but Oswald will get the move over to second. So now two runners in scoring position for the Royals. Count now 3-1. Two boards. So after that leadoff strike, it's been nothing but misses for the freshman Bodwine. Fouled back. We'll have a full count coming up. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first.
Right to the glove.
That one's hit into left field. And that will drop. Nope, it got caught. Caught by Perkins. So one out now. So it's one out now for Martin. That one's in there for strike one. So 1-1 the count now to Martin. The 2-1 from Bodwine. 3-1 to Martin. Fouled off. It'll be yet another full count. With Braxton Steinhardt on deck. And that'll be another walk, the third one. That's the third walk issued, and Coach Held will go out and speak to his right-hander. Gonna go calm things down. Steinhardt in that game just now. Strikeout, 2 walks. It looks to be a single, I don't know. I can barely decipher my own handwriting. Nonetheless. Siler Schill on deck. First pitch popped up. Carlson with the catch for the second out. So 2 outs now for Siler Schill. That pitch down. Oswald tried to steal. Spolstra was able to see it just in the nick of time. Pitch from Bodwine. Hammered towards the left base line. 1 run will come across. They'll send the runner. Out at third base is Schill. That will end our first inning. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hello, it's Mayor Lois Teastrake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
There's a bunch of different scores being thrown around right now. From what the Amherst Game Changer says, it's 3-1 Assumption. The scoreboard says we're tied at 1. The Assumption Game Changer says we're still at 0. Wait, no, it's catching up. It's catching up. We have it as 3-1. This is a very messy situation. But nonetheless, welcome back. We're in the top of the second. It'll be Bodwine, Carlson, and Hintz to start the half inning. It's a very sticky situation, but nonetheless, it is quite entertaining, and as they figure that out, today's game is presented by Amherst Storage. It's the only storage serving the Amherst area, offering extra large units for businesses, boats, RVs, or an extra garage. Secure, affordable, and open 24/7. Visit us online to reserve your space today. Also, Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Also, if you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporter of your Amherst Falcons. No runs will score. That's the official call. The official call is runs do not count. It was the wrong batting order. Schill should have went up, but we saw that Peters was supposed to be in the 6th spot on the Game Changer. So we figured that out. We now have a score. It is 1-1. We're all tied up. Nonetheless, we're about to get set to resume play. As some Amherst fans get a warning. Not Amherst fans, Assumption fans get a warning. First pitch to Wyatt Bodwine is in for ball 1. Count now at 1-1 apiece. It's been one heck of a day, to say the least. Count now at 2-1 for the pitcher. He fouls this one first base side. One hops foul. Coach Held made a play over in the third base. Third base coaching box, second one today overall for him. Swing and a miss. Dropped. Third strike. They'll throw down to first for the first out. That'll bring up John Carlson. That pitch in the dirt. Didn't get the release Oswald wanted. Logan Hintz in the on-deck circle for the Falcons. Count out 2-0 for Carlson. It's 3-0. It'll be a 4-pitch walk issued to the first baseman. That'll bring up Logan Hintz. Hintz playing at second base. First pitch is outside for ball one. Safe at second is Carlson. And it is 2-0 to Logan. That's in there for strike one. Three and one now. Pitch is low. It'll be a second walk in a row. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Michael Gladowski. Singled and scored in the Falcons' lone run. Passed ball. Everyone advances. Two runners now in scoring position. Count now 2-0 for the shortstop. Three and 0. And that's in for strike one. High at the eyes. It'll be the third walk in a row to load the bases for Levi Cullen. Levi struck out his first at bat. Only one out here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss for Cullen. The 0-1 from Oswald. Fouled back. It's quickly now 0-2 for Cullen. That one fouled away. He'll see another. Popped up into the outfield. The catch is made. The tag is applied. And Amherst will take a 2-1 lead. Carlson scores. Hints over to third.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome into Amherst. Bottom of the second. I'll be completely honest, I don't know how the top of the second ended. But nonetheless, we play on. Nonetheless, Bodwine out for another inning. Throw down is made. First pitch of the half inning is in for strike one. Jeremy Arias. The 1-1. Bouncer over to Beaudoin. Throw over to Carlson is in time. That will bring up Parker Haynes. First pitch to Parker is ball one. That pitch also missing, so it's quickly 2-0 for Parker. Second pitch in the strike zone. Count now 1-2, not 2-0. Now it's even at 2-2. Full count now for Haynes. That'll be way outside, and a walk will be issued to Parker. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Lieberg. He walked and scored. Outside 2-0. Two and one towards Lieberg. That's in for strike two. Count even at 2 apiece. Just missing. Full count. And that's in for the first strikeout for Wyatt Bodwine. I'll bring up Oswald. Walked in the first.
Rock and fire. There you go. 2 more.
Strike 1 to JJ. Bond in the on-deck circle.
There you go. 1 more.
Cut and a miss there. It's a 1-2 count.
There you go. Good place.
That's high. 2-2. Fouled off. He'll see another.
Rock and fire.
Oswald hits this one in the left. The catch is made, and that will end the second inning. Amherst still leads 2-1. We head to the top of the third right after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're, sorry, that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Top of the third inning. It'll be O'Brien, Spolstra, and Perkins to lead things off. O'Brien doubled, stranded at third in his last at bat. First pitch from Oswald. In for strike 1. Pitch outside the strike zone. 1-1 is the count. Make that 2-1. O'Brien hits this one in the center. It'll drop. Roll to the fence. And he'll get a triple. Lead off triple for the senior. That brings up Spolstra. Singled, stranded at second. That'll nail him. That'll be a hit by pitch. That'll bring up Perkins, struck out in the first. Runner going. Spolstra safe at second. This one's hit into left. Drifting. And it's gone! Sully Perkins with a 3-run home run. The wind took it perfectly. And it's now 5-1 Amherst. That'll bring up Pesky. Strikeout to end the first. Two and 0 to Pesky. Three and 0 count to Pesky. He'll get the walk. That brings up Bodwine. Struck out in the second. Pesky still safe at first. Throw it back, safe at first once again is Pesky. Swing and a miss from Wyatt. Count at 1-1 apiece. Reminder as well that for all of your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Runner going. Pesky steals second. Pitch to Wyatt. High, 3-1 is the count. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Pesky safe at third. He'll get the walk. That brings up Carlson with runners at the corners and nobody out. That's in for strike one. As Beaudoin steals second, so two runners in scoring position for Carlson with an 0-1 count. Did not go on the swing. It's a 1-1 count. Carlson walked and scored. He'll bunt. That went foul. Stay tuned on Monday. We'll have Amherst softball for you guys. They're home against Shiocton. 4:30 first pitch from Olding Family Field. But first, we got to get through this one. So it's currently a 1-2 count to Carlson, up 4 in the top of the third inning. That pitch is down. Popped back. Still a 2-2 count for Carlson. Carlson staying alive in this one. In the dirt, pass ball, 1 run will score. Pesky scores. Beaudoin will move to third. It's now a full count to Carlson. And that's in for strike 3. And the first out of the half inning. That'll set up Logan Hintz. Walked back in the second. That's high at 2-0. Skee's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Skee's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Count currently 3-0 to Logan. He'll take the 4-pitch walk. That'll bring back Ladowski. A single that's scored and a walk to describe his last 2 at-bats. First pitch from Oswald as runner goes. First one's in for a strike as Hintz takes second. Count 1-1. Two and 1 to Gladowski. Outside, 3-1. There's room on first, but other than that, there is no room. At the eyes, and the bases are loaded. That brings up Levi Cullen. As we'll have a mound visit. We'll stay here. Cullen, a strikeout and a sacrifice. As the Falcons currently up 5 on Assumption. The International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. Also, Adam Skabicki with First Weber is your trusted partner for buying or selling, offering expert guidance, personalized service, and proven results. Let's turn your real estate goals into reality. Contact Adam today. Also, Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services are available at stevenspointortho.com. Cullen at the plate for the 3rd time today. As that's in for strike 1. That pitch is down. Down once again is the pitch, and it's 2-1 to Cullen. With A.J. O'Brien on deck. Count now 3-1 towards Cullen. Only one out. That was a strikeout by Carlson. Cullen sends this one to center. Catch is made. Hagser applied. Can't get a hold of it. Everyone is safe. Bodwine scores. Hintz moves to third. Glodowski on second. Now batting is A.J. O'Brien. Tripled in his first at-bat to lead off inning number 3. Pitch is down. Two and 0. Now make it 2-1. Three and 0. 3-1, I should say, to AJ. And that got a piece of him. That'll be a walk for O'Brien, and the bases are once again loaded for Noah Spolstra. Walked in the earlier part of this inning and scored off of that 3-run homer by Sully Perkins. Time is called as our home plate official left. Just going to discuss with the Assumption coach. Probably to clarify something. We're set to resume play. Bases are loaded. Hintz on third, Glodowski on second, O'Brien on first. Time is called. First pitch. Just missing on the inside. 1-0. High at the eyes, 2-0 towards Noah. That's in for a strike. 2-1 is the count currently. Three and one. That's in for strike two. Full count. Coming in for Spolstra. Runners go. It'll be a walk. O'Brien moves to second. Gladowski to third. Hintz will score, and it's now 8-1 Amherst. Meeting on the mound once again. This time it may be a pitching change. Looks like we'll possibly have a pitching change, and we will. We will step aside. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Number 29 for Assumption doing the pitching now. '29. Braden Peters doing the pitching now for Assumption. As Sully Perkins steps up to bat. Mutual Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com to find an agent near you. Perkins had that 3-run homer 9 batters ago. as is currently 2-0 to Sully. He sends this one to left once again. Going back. Couldn't get a hold of it. One will come. Two will go. Three will go. It's a 3 RBI double for Sully Perkins. That's one heck of a statistic. 6 RBIs in 1 inning. That'll bring up Dylan Cook. First pitch swinging. It'll be a pop-up to short to end the half inning, but holy cats. One heck of an inning. We'll summarize it all after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Bottom of the third. And if you're an Amherst fan, you're probably celebrating. If you're an Assumption fan, you may be booking yourself a therapy appointment right now. 9 runs batted in just the top of the third. 6 of them coming from Amherst's center fielder, Sully Perkins. First was a 3 RBI, 3-run homer. Second one being a 3 RBI double. I've watched a lot of baseball and I can't even wrap my head around that. Anyways, Ron Board, I should say, up to bat with a 1-1 count. Flew out to Perkins as he fouls this one back. Flew out to Perkins in his last batting appearance. Count 2-2 for the first baseman. Swing and a miss. That is the second strikeout for Bo Dwine today. That'll bring up Martin. Walked back in the first. First pitch outside for ball one. Brett Favor is your local realtor, born and raised in Amherst. You can place your trust in his knowledge of the market. Whether buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values, reach out to Brett Favor with Keller Williams of Stevens Point. Also, Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows, built to last. Saving our communities from unscrumptious contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. That one through the gap, rolling around, and it'll be a single for Camden Martin. One out, one aboard now. For Braxton Steinert. That pitch missing for ball one. Swing and a miss there. Count now even at 1-1 apiece. That gets by Spolstra. Martin moves to second. Way up high. That's now 3-1. That'll be a walk for Steinert. That sets up Schill. That's fouled off. Sun starting the set. This count now is at 2-1. Throw over to third. Not in time. Both base runners will advance. Martin to third. Steinert to second. That'll be another walk. That'll bring up Braden Peters. Still only one out. With the bases loaded for Assumption. Caught in a runoff. Two runs come in off of the pickoff attempt, unsuccessful. And Steiner able to score off of it as well. Score is now 11-3 Amherst. That's in for strike two. Down in the dirt. Count is 2-2. Full count now to Peters. Schill standing on second. That is a strikeout looking. Second strikeout of the inning. That'll bring up Arias. Grounded out to Bodwine. Back in the second. That pitch way out. That's good for strike one. 1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss. Count even at 2-2 apiece. Just a touch low. Full count now to Arias. That will do it. That'll end the inning. 3 strikeouts. 2 in succession. That will end the 3rd inning. Assumption gets 2 across. New score 11-3 Amherst. Back after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
Watch the game change, yeah.
Top of the 4th inning. Falcons will send Bodwine, Carlson, and Hintz up to bat. Throw down to second. Bodwine so far a strikeout and a walk that's scored. Bodwine sends this one into left. Couldn't get a hold of it. It'll be a leadoff double for the freshman. That'll bring up Carlson. So that pitch is outside. 4-1. Passed ball. Bodwine moves to third. That's in for a strike 2, Carlson. Currently 2-1. Swing and a miss there. Count even at 2-2. Full count now for the first baseman. Pitch is high. There'll be a walk. Runners at the corners for Logan Hintz. 2 walks, 1 stranded, 1 scoring. Fouls this one off. 0-1 is the count. That'll hit him. Nails Hintz in the back. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Gladowski. A single and 2 walks. Scored twice. Bases loaded. So that's high at the eyes for ball 1. That's down 2-0 now. Sent high in the air. It's infield fly rule. Will be caught for the first out. That brings up Cullen. 2 sacrifices and a strikeout. That one way outside. Everyone will advance. As it's now 12-3. Two and 0 now the count towards Cullen. That's in for strike 1. O'Brien standing on deck, a second, a double, a triple, and a walk. Cullen hits this one foul. 2-2 the count now to Levi. Full count. Way outside, and the bases are once again loaded. That'll set up O'Brien. Swing and a miss. For strike one. This one sent high in the air. Infield fly rule once again. That's the second out for Noah Spolstra. Carlson on third, Hintz on second, Cullen on first. Perkins on deck. High at the eyes for ball one. That's in for strike one. He'll hit this one into the gap. One will score, so will two. And 2 RBI single for Noah Spolstra. Carlson comes home, so does Hintz. Cullen moves to second. That'll bring up Sully Perkins. 6 RBIs in the third inning. Grounder up the gap. They'll send the runner. That'll score Cullen. Spolstra moves to second. He'll get a runner here. Engage Gladowski. Then Sully Perkins with that RBI single. That brings up Dylan Cook. Popped up to end the top of the third. That's in for strike one. This goes foul. Watch out. Everyone's safe. One and two, the count. 2-2. Amherst up by 12. It's way outside. Full count. To Dylan. That'll be another walk, and the bases are once again loaded. They're going to bring everyone back. Yeah. 3-2. Here's the actual full count now. High nonetheless. That'll bring up Bodwine. Doubled and scored in his last at bat, which started this inning. So that's in for strike one. Oh, and 2 is the count towards Bodwine here. Bases loaded. He'll send this one into right. Drop. Ball is dropped. Spolstra and Perkins both score to make it 17-3. Cook moves to third. Bodwine hits a single. Carlson now up. He fouls this one back. That's in strike 2. In the dirt, 1-2. Carlson hits this one foul. Swing and a miss. And that will end the top of the fourth. Multiple runs do score. Assumption up to bat next right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Noah Spolstra getting his warm-up pitches done on the mound. Levi Cullen suiting up to catch. AJ O'Brien over at third. It will be Haynes, Lieberg, and Oswald to lead things off. 6 runs scored in the top of the 4th from the Falcons.
Send me a picture. Have a good one, guys. Sarah, send me a picture.
So Haynes will step up. A walk stranded at first. First pitch swinging will go to left. Going back, can't grab it. It'll be a double for Haynes to lead things off. That'll bring up the top of the order in Lieberg. A walk and a strikeout. He'll swing on the first pitch as well. This one's caught for the first out. That'll bring up Oswald. Oswald swings on this one towards center field. It'll be caught for the second out. I'll bring up Ron Board. Fly out and a strikeout. He'll swing first pitch, goes to, gets the drop. And it'll be an RBI double. For Board. Haynes will score. Our officials will talk. Amherst still up by 13. Plate umpire is going to go talk with the Assumption coach. We're set to get back underway. That's in for strike one. To Camden Martin. Runner going. Safe at third. 1-1 is the count to Martin. Fouled off. He'll see another pitch. 1-2 is the count. Down in the dirt. 2-2. That's down ball 3. Martin swings on this one, enters the gap, and it'll be an RBI single. For Martin. That brings up Steinhardt. That's in for strike one. High for ball one. Swung on to right field. And it is a diving catch made for the third out. And we've played 4 complete. Amherst 17, Assumption 5. Back after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Top of the top of the fifth inning. Amherst up by 12. That one's popped up. Nobody home. Catcher dived like 4 feet before you should have. Nonetheless, though, Logan Hintz up to bat. Hintz over to short, throw to first. In time. That brings up Glidowski. A single that scored, 2 walks, one of them scoring, and then a pop out. This one fouled back.
I was going to catch that one.
That's in for strike 2. Hit over to center. That'll be out number 2. Now it's Levi Cullen. That'll skip behind Cullen for ball 1. Amherst Family Foods continues to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with fresh local produce and so much more. With hot food selection, dairy, frozen foods, fresh fruits and veggies and drinks. Get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods. The 2-0, outside, 3-0. That's in for strike 1. Outside. That'll be another walk for Cullen. Now it's AJ O'Brien. A double, a triple, a walk, and a pop out. To describe the last 4 for the senior. That's outside the zone for ball 1. Howell's this one. 1-1 count. That one's high. 2-1 now. 3-1. That's in strike 2. Full count now for O'Brien. Runner goes. And a line out there to end the half inning. 1-2-3 inning. 1-2-3-4 inning, I should say. Last chance for Assumption coming up after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Huff Favor Realty.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At AutoSelect, you're good to go.
Last chance for Assumption. They'll send up Schill, Peters, and Arias. They need at least 2 to keep the game going. 3 to keep it going. My bad. Once again, I don't know math half the time. He'll start off with Schill. A walk stranded at second to describe his last at-bat. 1 pitch, 1 hit, and 1 out. That brings up Peters. A strikeout victim back in the third. That's in for strike 1. Spoelstra in his second inning. That's in for strike 2. That's down, ball 1. 1-2 the count now. 2 Peters. Arias standing on deck. Just missing. Count even at 2 apiece. He'll swing on this one. Diving catch made by Perkins. And now the last out. Assumption down to their final out. in Arias. Ground down a strikeout for the right fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Strike two called. Assumption down to their final strike of the afternoon. Pesky throw to first in time. And this one is over in 5 innings. Amherst 17, Assumption 5. Stay tuned. We'll have the WIAA Foundry post-game show for a job that will ignite your career. Go to jobs.wiapacafoundry.com. That's jobs.wiapacafoundry.com. I'll be down on the field with head coach Bill Held and whoever the heck I choose. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
The mission at WIAPA Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
WIAPA has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and WIAPA has supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up WIAPA Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, WIAPA is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Welcome into the WIAPA Foundry postgame show. I'm here with Amherst head coach Bill Held. Coach, what a past couple games. The first one did not go your way. Second one did. Just give us overall thoughts on this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, game one, it happens sometimes. It's a long season. It's a Saturday non-conference after a pretty rough schedule this week. Came out very flat, and again, everyone on the team knew it. Not the kind of baseball, not the kind of caliber baseball we like to play. We need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And the conversation in between, everyone seemed much more focused in game two, and that's what baseball should be, right? Kids correcting themselves, holding each other accountable, and then coming out ready to play in game two.
Yeah, obviously you talk about game two. It was sort of electric from the start. Obviously back and forth in the beginning, but once sort of Sully got that big 3-run homer, it sort of took off. What was the sort of enthusiasm in the dugout like?
Yeah, well, my favorite part of coaching is watching young people come up in big spots and then execute and perform, and then just how infectious it can be. Sully knocks the ball, and the next thing you know, we got 3 or 4 guys knocking the ball over the park. Sully comes up and does it again, his next at-bat, and then a freshman comes in and does the same thing, one hop in a fence. So it's just how infectious it can be and how it can really change a game. High school kids are just showing up and shining the way they should.
2 big conference games this coming Monday, Tuesday. What are you going to take from this afternoon to use against them?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday and Friday. So 4 conference games in 1 week. This is the week where we have to be at our best, and I'm proud to say we've been playing the kind of baseball I'm looking for. Take out this morning, and we've had 4 or 5 really nice games in a row. We hope we can keep that rolling. Just got to have faith in each other and show up every day.
Coach Held, thank you so much. Best luck the rest of the week. Well, now bringing our Highlight House players of the game, Sully Perkins and Wyatt Beaudoin. Sully, we'll talk with you. A 3-run homer and 6 RBIs in 1 inning. What was your thought process going into those at-bats and obviously coming out of it?
You know, I struck out the at-bat before that, so I was like, you know, I gotta piece up the ball, so, you know, I guess I did. I don't know. But, yeah, it's probably the hardest I've hit a ball. It felt good.
Obviously, Wyatt, from my understanding, this was my first time seeing you on the mound. What was it like being able to stand up there and sort of guide your team through the first 3 innings?
It was pretty good. Yeah, I just went out there and did it.
Yeah, and obviously that big double to lead off one of the innings. What was it like for you to sort of kick off the momentum and get this going?
I just saw what Sully did, and I tried to do the same.
Obviously, 4 conference games this week for you guys. What are you each going to take from the past 2 games to use the rest of the week?
I mean, the first game, we obviously got to take, you know, we came out slow. We didn't have enough energy off the rip, but second game we came with energy. We're going to bring that into Monday, you know, get some conference wins, and then, yeah, we're going to keep rolling.
Same thing as him.
Alrighty, we're going to do one last thing. Sully's done this before, Wyatt. He'll guide the way. Both of you are going to say your names so that you're in the house, okay? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1.
My name's Sully Perkins.
My name's Wyatt Beaudoin.
And we're in the house.
Thank you, guys. Best of luck. Sully Perkins and Wyatt Beaudoin, Highlight House players of the game. Falcons drop game 1, but come back, storming back in game 2. Stay tuned, and all next week, games for you all across the network. Check ZaleskiSports.com for that. But until next time, my name is Katie Lecton. For Braden Sutter and everyone else here, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you all on Monday. Good night.